Being on the cover of this Women in Music issue of Elle magazine, what does it mean to you? It's a beautiful cover, by the way. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I mean, it's really cool because to be in the presence of Lizzo and Billie Eilish, who I think are so amazing and so authentic and are, some of my favorite girls in music right now, is so cool. I was so excited to be asked to be a part of it. Be in the company of both of them, which are so amazing, is so cool.
You're very candid about mental health. Why did you decide to open up about that and talk about that?
Because, I think I talk really openly about mental health because I think that it's a part of the human experience to struggle. And I think that we all need tools to be able to become, better every day. And I know for sure I take those tools super seriously, and I try to meditate every day. I listen to podcasts that inspire me, exercise, all of these. I've changed tremendously as a person, and especially I struggled with anxiety for a long time, and those things really, really helped me. And I think it's important to let people know, hey, you can actually do stuff to get better. And I think that that's super important.
How helpful is the artistic process to dealing with the anxiety?
I think that for me, music is so healing. And anytime I have emotions, I think music is the thing that brings me back to my heart and doesn't let me go to my head. You know what I mean? If I'm having a bad day, if I don't listen to music, try to think my way through it, and that's what gives me anxiety and stress. And if I put on a song that is really beautiful, I'll just kind of cry it out, and it's like a release,
I do.
So.
You talk about the process of putting out Senorita, which seems like it took a long time. Why did it take so long to come together?
Because Sean basically texted me the idea for Senorita last summer, and I wanted to do it, and then I didn't want to do it for whatever reason. I just didn't have, it's hard for me to have perspective of the things I want to do when I'm not in the studio, because I'm like, well, what's the kind of music I'm going to be writing? Is this going to be different? Is this going to be, too different to the music? I don't know what I'm going to, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to have context or perspective. And so we just kind of went back, and then when I wanted to do it, he was like, well, now I don't want to do it. And so we just kind of went back and forth 8 months deciding whether or not we were going to do the song together or not. And so then we finally got into the studio, and then we did the music video the next week, and we're like, well, we're doing it.
What was that artistic process like with him?
It was so much fun. I love him with all my heart and always have. And we've known each other for a really long time, and so it was really cool to be able to we kind of we've always been there for each other. I think we drifted just because we weren't hanging out as much.
Sure.
And so it was just fun to be able to, reconnect and hang out again.
So it's a little known thing too, but of the people in this room that I know very well, but I'm an artist as well. I'm a writer.
Oh, cool,
and you said something in there in the article here that I couldn't have agreed with more.
Yeah.
Because I found it when I was writing my first screenplay to be the truest thing in the world, and
Yeah.
that is falling in love with another person is the ultimate artistic inspiration.
Yeah.
So in what ways is falling in love the ultimate artistic inspiration?
I think falling in love is the ultimate artistic inspiration because it just opens you up. And I find that, falling in love for me just brings out all of my vulnerabilities. All these things kind of come up for me and show up for me. And it just makes you open. I feel like when I am in love, I just listen to songs and I just cry. I cry easier. And that must mean that I'm just kind of more open and more in touch with my emotions, all the spectrum of emotions, joy, fear, all of it.
How come you're never on social media?
I think being on social media, I know a lot of people don't say this, but I truly believe that it is bad for you. I really think that, especially for artists, I think that, I don't know, maybe not for everybody. For me and for my kind of personality, I'm super sensitive. I pick up a lot of energy, and it's hard for me to shut myself off to things that hurt me, and so I can't do it because I get so, if somebody tells me, oh, she's this and that, I'll just think about it the whole day, and it'll just bleed into my psyche, and I can't do it, and I know that it affects me.